Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Kevin Owens shocked the WWE Universe on SmackDown by making a big announcement. The prizefighter will likely not compete at WrestleMania 41. Owens appeared on SmackDown to reveal that he has been fighting a major neck injury. The injury seems to have gotten worse with time, and the former Universal Champion announced that he will be unable to compete at WrestleMania 41. He noted that he required surgery to fix the damage done to his neck and was unsure how long he'd be out for. Many fans believe that the injury is part of the storyline. In reality, it looks like the prizefighter's dreams of fighting Randy Orton at the Show of Shows have been crushed. He was a top heel on the SmackDown brand, and the Viper will now be without a match for the big event. Check out the 3 reasons why Kevin Owens will return to WWE as a babyface. Kevin Owens has done everything in his power to come across as the most vicious heel in WWE. He has handed Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes storyline injuries and taken out Sami Zayn for some time. The real-life injury could turn fans around, especially since the injury seems to be severe in nature. It could organically get fans to cheer for him whenever he makes his return. The sympathy could allow him to have a better babyface run, especially with a story to tell. That could make him one of the biggest babyfaces in the company. Returning from neck injuries has always been difficult for WWE superstars. Edge had to wait for nearly a decade, while Big E seems to be done for good. A return will show just how brave Kevin Owens is and what wrestling means to him. That could push him to have a better babyface run with fans behind his back. He could take on every rivalry like it's his last and cut promos surrounding his injury. Most superstars have returned from career-threatening injuries as babyfaces, and Owens could do something similar after the heartbreaking announcement. WWE has built some great storylines involving superstars who have returned from injury. Kevin Owens has built some top rivalries involving world titles without caring about winning them. However, Triple H could turn things around for him once he returns from his injury. Fans could see him get in the chase for a world title, and this time they could get behind him to win the big one. Triple H could even have Kevin Owens win the world title from someone like Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, or CM Punk to send waves across the industry. He could do so as a babyface for maximum effect, and the storyline could take the WWE Universe by storm, as the prizefighter deserves to lead the company after all the hard work he has put in. Kevin Owens is one of the most dynamic and unpredictable performers in WWE history. Known for his brutal in-ring style, scathing promos, and unwavering authenticity, Owens has walked the line between villain and hero more times than most superstars. However, despite his heelish tendencies in the past, Owens has carved out a special place in fans' hearts as a rebellious anti-hero, a guy who speaks his mind and fights with everything he's got. As rumors swirl about his return, there's growing speculation that he'll come back not as a villain, but as a full-fledged babyface. And it makes perfect sense. Here are 3 major reasons why Kevin Owens will return to WWE as a babyface, and why fans will be more than ready to cheer him on. Kevin Owens has something that can't be taught or scripted: authenticity. Whether he's playing the antagonist or standing up for what's right, KO feels real. His promos don't sound like they're being read off a teleprompter. His actions in the ring come with the grit and desperation of someone fighting for something more than just victory. They feel personal, and fans have taken notice. Over the last few years, WWE has undergone a shift. Audiences are smarter, more discerning, and more connected to the wrestlers' real-life personas than ever before. The days of cookie-cutter babyfaces with forced smiles and catchphrases are gone. In their place, fans are craving wrestlers who are genuine, who speak their truth, and who reflect real human struggles. Kevin Owens fits that mold perfectly. Whether it was standing up to Roman Reigns and the Bloodline in a years-long storyline that earned him massive respect, or teaming with longtime frenemy Sami Zayn to dethrone the Usos at WrestleMania 39, KO has consistently played the underdog we can root for. Even when he was technically the bad guy, the crowd couldn't help but cheer for him. That's a sign of someone who's transcended traditional roles, and a clear reason why WWE would lean into that natural babyface energy when he returns. As WWE continues to evolve post-Vince McMahon, the product is focusing more and more on layered storytelling and grounded characters. With top babyfaces like Cody, Rhodes, and Seth Rollins leading the charge, there's a new opportunity for Kevin Owens to carve out a niche of his own. A tough blue-collar warrior who doesn't need flashy suits or legacy family names to earn his place at the top. Owens doesn't look like the typical WWE superstar. He's not carved from granite. He doesn't come from a wrestling dynasty, but that's what makes him relatable. He looks like the kind of guy you could bump into at the grocery store, only he might powerbomb you if you disrespect him. In an era where WWE is telling more emotionally resonant stories, KO brings a grounded realism to everything he touches. He's a family man, a grinder, a performer who's never forgotten where he came from. These qualities make him the perfect foil to arrogant heels who think they're untouchable. Imagine Owens coming back to confront someone like Logan Paul or Austin Theory, guys who embody entitlement and flash. Owens would represent the complete opposite, and fans would eat it up. Bringing him back as a babyface would allow WWE to tap into that gritty realism and offer a fresh kind of hero, one who's flawed, fiery, and fiercely loyal to the fans. Let's be honest, some of the most compelling moments in Kevin Owens' career have involved Sami Zayn. From their days in Ring of Honor to NXT to the main roster, the chemistry between the two is undeniable. Whether they're teaming up or tearing each other apart, there's magic whenever KO and Sami share the screen. The last major chapter of their partnership saw them winning the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships in one of the most emotional moments in WrestleMania history. They didn't just beat the Usos, they shattered the foundation of the Bloodline's dominance. It was the culmination of years of history, betrayal, forgiveness, and brotherhood. But it wasn't the end of the story. After losing the titles, Owens and Zayn eventually went their separate ways. Zayn went on to re-establish himself in the singles division, while KO took time off. That leaves a huge opportunity for WWE to revisit their bond, either as friends reuniting for one more run, or as emotionally torn adversaries once again. A babyface KO return opens the door to both possibilities. If WWE wants to lean into fan nostalgia and give the audience a feel-good reunion, they can easily slot Owens and Zayn back together against a common threat. On the other hand, a slow-burn story that eventually sees KO questioning Sami's decisions, while remaining a babyface, could lead to a dramatic, nuanced feud without resorting to a full heel turn. In either scenario, Owens' return as a babyface adds layers to one of WWE's richest relationships and gives the fans a reason to stay emotionally invested. Kevin Owens has done it all. He's been Universal Champion, Intercontinental Champion, U.S. Champion, and Tag Team Champion. He's wrestled the likes of John Cena, Roman Reigns, Chris Jericho, Seth Rollins, and Steve Austin. In the main event of WrestleMania, no less. He's been booed. He's been cheered. But through it all, he's always been Kevin Owens, a force of nature who speaks with his fists and wears his heart on his sleeve. Now, with a fresh creative direction under Triple H, a thriving roster, and a fan base that respects resilience more than anything, the timing couldn't be better for KO to return as a beloved, battle-hardened babyface. He doesn't need to pander to the crowd. He doesn't need to smile for the cameras. All he needs to do is be himself, and the fans will do the rest. Kevin Owens' return to WWE is inevitable, but the role he plays will define the next chapter of his already legendary career. With his natural connection to the crowd, the need for real, gritty heroes in the current WWE landscape, and his unfinished business with Sami Zayn, all signs point to a babyface return. And when that music hits and KO walks back down the ramp, hoodie over his head and fire in his eyes, you can bet the WWE Universe will be ready to chant his name louder than ever. Welcome back, Kevin Owens. We missed you. Let me know if you'd like this rewritten in a different style, like more dramatic, casual, or formatted for a blog.